Hi, my name is Mr. Pham, and today I'm going to show you how to multiply using one of my favorite strategy called break apart. For this example, we are going to multiply 309 times 29. The first thing you want to do is look for the greater number, and in this case it's 309. And we're going to break 309 apart, writing it in expanded form, which would be 300 plus 9. This would be the same thing as 300 plus 9 times 29. You might also recognize this as the distributive property. Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to write 29 as I stack my numbers up and write the 300 on the bottom. The reason why I do this is so I can make my computation life a lot easier by just bringing down my zeros as I know my powers of 10. Now I can just simply multiply using mental math. 3, which is 300, but in this case we're going to call it 3 times 9, that gives me 27. I'll regroup my 2. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. Next, I don't want to neglect the 9 here because we are multiplying 29 by 309. So I'm going to add this partial product to whatever partial product I get here. So I'm going to write 29 again. And this time I'm going to multiply it by 9. Again, you're going to use mental math strategy. 9 times 9 is 81. Please regroup the 8. 9 times 2 is 18. Plus 8, that would give me 26. Now that I established both partial product, I will add the partial product together to get my final answer. And here I'm just going to move the 261 to the bottom of 8,700 and just use basic math and just add your numbers. 1, 6, 9, and 8. And that's how you multiply using the break apart strategy. Now that you learn how to multiply using my favorite strategy, break apart, I'm going to show you a shortcut. This is a traditional method. And in this strategy, this is something that your parents will be familiar with, and you've probably seen it before sometime, and if not, you will see it later on in the future. To use this method, I prefer to put the greater number at the top. We're going to stack our numbers the same way, but I will put the greater number on top. In this case, it would be 309. And I will stack the other number right below it, so which is 29. Now I'm ready to multiply. You want to start with your ones place. So you're going to multiply 9 times 9, which is 81. We're going to regroup the 8. Then you want to multiply 9 times 0, which is 0. Then you're going to add the number you regrouped, which is 8. Then we have 9 times 3, which is 27. Next, you want to write a 0 right below in your ones place because now we're multiplying our tens place. So this 2 here is really a 20. So in reality, we're multiplying 309 times 20. Hence, this is why that 0 is here. Okay. Once you do that, we can now multiply our 2 and use mental math with the number above. And be sure to cross out the numbers that you have added in your first set of partial product. So now I have 2 times 9, which is 18. I'll regroup the 1. 2 times 0, which is 0, plus 1 is 1. 2 times 3 is 6. Now we're ready to add our partial product. 1, 8 plus 8, 16. 7, 8, 9. And 6 plus 2 is 8. And that's how you multiply using the traditional method.